Hey Motorheads, it's your boy MP coming to you live and direct from the Hell Mega headquarters out here in beautiful San Francisco, California. And the car on tonight's menu is going to be the 2009 and I guess 2010 Volkswagen Jetta Turbo Diesel. Now what I'm hoping is that a lot of people have maybe heard about that, but if a lot of people haven't heard about that, I hope they stay tuned for this video because I think it's going to be a very educational experience to say the least. I'm really infatuated, I guess. I've become infatuated with turbo diesel technology, and it didn't necessarily really start with the turbo diesel Jetta. Now the turbo diesel Jetta came out, but I wasn't super hot on it until I watched the 24-hour series in Le Mans, where they talked about Audi and how Audi had dominated the last two times they won off of turbo diesel technology. And I think turbo diesel gets a very bad rap, and people don't really understand what it's really all about. And that's why I want to talk about this today, because I finally get it. I know what it's all about. And I'm hoping that maybe this video can shine some light on you guys and maybe some of your decisions for the future if you're looking at cars. First of all, people generally associate turbo diesel with like your 80s or your grandparents, like Mercedes-Benz old turbo diesel 600S sedan and the loud motor and dirty exhaust and just horrible, for the environment, but high fuel efficiency car. And that was probably very true, and that's very true for diesel in the 80s. But in 2009, obviously, technology has changed, and things have changed, and people have progressed, and the industry has changed. And the diesel nowadays are very clean burning. They're high fuel efficiency, tons of power, and they're just completely rocking. And I want to get into that, and I also want to get into what makes the Jetta diesel particularly special, because BMW offers a diesel in a sedan, Mercedes offers a diesel in the sedan, Audi hopefully will get into the diesel game here in a second, but regardless of all that, I think that all of them for different reasons can be really great choices. I want to focus on the Volkswagen Jetta though, because from a price point perspective it's the most affordable, and I think that you get the most for your money. I think it's the most justifiable. The engine that Volkswagen uses is a 4-cylinder, 2.0 liter, 140 horsepower, 236 foot-pounds of torque. And how I'm going to relate that for what does that all mean? It equals fun. And what I mean by that is, off the line, how diesel motors really work and perform, it's going to just send you flying. It's going to use all that torque up at a low RPM. And that's why, since it's a low RPM car, these engines last for 300,000 to 400,000 miles. Another thing people don't realize, another green factor, because you're keeping more clean cars on the road for a longer period of time. Another thing about diesel, 35 city miles per gallon, 40 to 50 highway miles per gallon. Absolutely incredible from a car that's going to outperform a lot of cars on the road currently. And a lot of people aren't aware of this. The problem is that we're not educated on diesel because it's not hot here in the States yet. What's hot here in the States is hybrid technology like the Prius and the Honda hybrid technology and the Civic and all that stuff like that. And that's great. Those are great cars. I don't want to take away from that. But what I want to do is open up another window for you to look at and get a little educated on what diesel can do for you, because someone like myself would be miserable in a Prius. And the reason why I would be miserable is because it's just a simple A to B car. There's nothing exciting about it. There's no performance behind it. It's just going to get me to where I need, from where I'm at to where I need to go. And it's not going to, part of owning a car is having fun. And the diesel has a long now heritage, is building a reputation for having a lot of fun. And I don't think that a lot of people are up on game on that. The Jetta in particular is going to be offering that DSG transmission, which I think that, again, I've now stressed that transmission on 3 different cars, and I think part of the problem is I'm not stressing the value of that transmission, and I'm kind of upset, and I almost wish I could redo those videos. But basically what the DSG is going to get you is going to get you higher resale value if 300,000 miles from now you do decide to sell your car. You have to understand that the DSG is going to be the blueprint for, it's innovative for people, how we're going to build automatic transmissions for the future. So you're already ahead of the game when you get in the DSG. You're also looking at a car that's going to maximize fuel efficiency. You're looking at a car that's now going to, with the DSG, going to maximize torque. You're looking at a car that's going to clock a faster 0 to 60. And this is all within the DSG technology combined with that diesel motor. And so what I'm trying to basically say is green doesn't have to be boring. And I realized, I went to the baseball game tonight with my parents and a very good family friend of ours, and my dad and I basically consider him an uncle, we're all motorheads. And we were just talking about the fact that people affiliate green or hybrids because of our high fuel efficiency with basically low performance and boring. And I wish that a lot of people like myself, you can go have fun. You can have that rock steady car. and have the high performance as well. We just need to get more aware about what's out there. Another thing, fit and finish with the Jetta. It's absolutely superb. Safety, absolutely superb. Features that you can get with the car: navigation, heated seats. They also, a couple cool little things. There's 2 hangers in the trunk that pull down for grocery bags and stuff like that, so your things don't roll around. There's fine details of the car that you can discover and play with as you grow older with the car. I mean, the car has all kinds of nifty little tricks behind it. And these are reasons why I think that you have to open up your mind and palate to the thought of, what can the Jetta diesel do for me? If you're looking for performance, it hits that nail on the head. If you're looking for high fuel efficiency, it hits that nail on the head. Reliability, that nail. Safety, that nail. Design, that's where I falter. That's my personal preference. I'm not super hot and keen on the design. It doesn't really get me going. It doesn't get my motor started. But what I do respect the fact of what they did, though, in terms of the interior fit and finish and the overall dimensions of the car, how they're able to maximize cargo capacity and comfort. Comfort is a huge thing that people also need to really take in consideration. You don't want to own a car for 5 years and be miserable every single day on your back. So I think that you have to at least go sit in the car, check the cars out, get a vibe for the car, get acquainted with the car, you know what I'm saying, by reading up on it. Hopefully this video helps a little bit, and understand what you're getting involved with. So I want these 3 things to be kept fresh in your mind when you go out into that market and you think about, you know, safeties, and you're thinking about getting into a green car. I want you to think about what the Jetta can offer. And the Jetta can offer fun, and that's going to relate by performance and speed. It's going to offer safety out the wazoo, 2005 Safe Car of the Year. It's going to offer the green, the hip factor, the cool factor, 2009 Green Car of the Year. These are all reasons that we have to enjoy the fact this is what technology brings you. And for that, I want you to love everything that you're doing, love your car shopping experience, and keep on motoring.